Hello everyone. Now today we are going to be going over a bit more of a complicated step in which today we are doing a linear search. Now, what a linear search is it's basically an algorithm that will go through an unordered list in Python and it will go search each item and try to find the item you're looking for. It searches an item one at a time, so each item in the list is searched one. So it will search the first item first, and then if not, it'll move to the second. If it's not there, it'll move to the third, and so on, until it finds what it's looking for. It's not a very efficient algorithm, but it does get the job done. It's also easy to implement, so let's start with it. So let's create a list called my list, and we'll put in some random numbers: 3, 6, 1, 4, 9, 5, 2, 6, 4, 7. You can put them ordered if you want. Obviously, just go for anything. And we're gonna type in search item equals int input. What number do you want to find? Right, so I say that I've said this last episode as well. Sorry if I don't sound, my voice doesn't sound great. I'm not feeling too brilliant right now. So yeah, sorry about that. My list up here is basically our unordered list. Obviously we've done that already. The search item is the item we are going to find. So this is the number that we want to find in the list. Let me just make sure there's no repeating numbers in here, because that would not be too good. Yeah, no, okay. Oh yeah, 6 is repeating. Let's get rid of 6. Yeah, try to make sure there's no repeating numbers. You can have a repeating number, but it will only find the first number. It won't continue looking for the second. Okay, now I'm going to say found equals false. And that looks good to me. So now we'll drop down, we'll say while found equals false. Okay, now what we want to do from here is we actually want to make a new variable up here called current equals 0. We'll set that to 0. So now we want to say while current is less than the length of my list, because obviously we only want to be doing this. We don't want to continue this longer than the length of the list. And found equals false, because we only want to do it if it's not been found. So if my list current equals to find, which is basically saying if the item we are looking for, so if the current item of the list is the one we are looking for, then we will print this number was in the list. And then we'll say found equals true to stop this loop. And outside of this if, we'll just increase the current by 1. And that will loop through the whole thing again if we've not found it. And then we'll say if found equals false, print this number was not in the list. Okay, now let's save that and run this, and I'll explain it all in a minute. So let's say we want to find the number 4. To find is not defined. Oh, sorry, it's because I've called this search item. Let's call that to find. Yeah, sorry, because I'm copying this off a script I've written before the video, just so I remember. Alright, what number do you want to find? 4. This number was in the list. Awesome. As you can see, it works because it's not ordered. So that is the joy of this linear search. But it is slow. If you had a really long list, it can be slow. But as you can see, it's effective. Now let me go through it. Line 1, we are making a list. Line 2, we are getting the number we want to find. Line 3, we are just creating a variable to see whether or not we found it. And line 4, we're setting a current value for the current item we're looking at in the list. Current index. So while the current is less than the length of the list, so current equals 0, the length of the list would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So while the current is less than 9 basically, and found equals false, so it's not been found, then if the current item in the list is equal to the item we're trying to find, we'll print the number was in the list, and found equals true. And then out of here, we'll increase current by 1, just in case we've not found it yet. And that will loop through this whole process again until we have, or if we haven't, the while loop will eventually end. And then if we've not found it, it will print that this number was not in the list. Now this can be quite hard to understand. It will take some time to try and memorize or just learn, but it can be useful. It can be useful. So I hope that this helped everyone out. So thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and everything, and if you did enjoy, and goodbye.